Well, isn't it true? We all want to be healthy, to have a life that's in balance when it comes to things like exercise and nutrition. But how do you get it and where do you go? Well, a brand new center has opened in San Antonio, and they help you focus on just that. Dr. Gijs van Oort and Lauren Miller is an exercise physiologist and center manager at Practiva, and they are here this morning. Welcome.
Well,
we're so glad to have you. I'm excited to talk about Practiva, what the concept is behind it, Dr. Oort.
Well, the concept is that we have learned over the years that you need a multidisciplinary approach towards helping people really attain optimal health. As we all know that there is a need really for proper weight here in San Antonio. There's a high prevalence of obesity, there is diabetes, there's high blood pressure like anywhere else. And what we've learned over the years is that taking a single focus and say just focuses on weight loss may not really get you to the optimal health status. The other thing that we've seen, and the reason why we took this concept on, is the fact that in the current medical situation that physicians don't have time really to give the adequate attention for people once they come to their office when they have symptoms of heart disease or they have risk factors for heart disease. It doesn't really provide the time in the doctor's office, and in many cases people, when they have these multiple risks, they don't really do well in a commercial fitness center and what have you. They get overwhelmed and they get really they're not getting the right attention. So we've tried to fill that gap between really what a person really needs from a medical perspective, and so that we can prepare them to be successful in a fitness center, in a weight loss program, or even on their own, which is where we really want to be.
So I'd imagine your typical client is somebody who runs the gamut as far as age, occupation, background. Anybody can benefit from this.
Anybody can benefit from Practiva Health. We focus on people who have been diagnosed or are at risk for chronic diseases, like Gijs mentioned, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. They could be just dealing with weight issues. We also work with people that deal with chronic pain like fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis.
Wonderful. So part of what you do, we see people here working out, you get people in motion, you get them active. Isn't it true, doctor, that people want to know how to achieve wellness, and it's easy to do, but sometimes you need guidance?
Exactly, and that's exactly what we're all about. Is we've learned that if you simply give people information, well, they give it a good shot and they try, but we've learned over the years there's a lot of backsliding. And in our program, we really want to be there when people have started this program. They get sidetracked in their efforts really to attain good health. Lauren and her staff really are focusing on really being there and accompanying all the way, so that ultimately, as reflected in our logo, ultimately these people really have the tools, they have the scheduling capabilities to really maintain that good health status.
And Lauren, I would imagine you see tremendous changes, improvements in people who start by just doing basic things.
Of course. Well, we see weight loss and we see the lowering in blood pressure and cholesterol, and we see great improvements in cardiovascular health. And so my clients, when they take the elevator, are now taking the stairs. They have now developed it into their life where it's not something that they need to do, it's something that they want to do. I have a client who came to me hunched over, she couldn't look up. She's now walking straight, she's walking the stairs, which she never thought she would do before.
Excellent.
Pain levels have come down, increased range of motion for majority of the clients who have, joint limited in their joint. And it's just what I'm most excited about, and my clients are most excited about, is ultimately they do get to that point where now they can do it for themselves. They have the tools, they have the knowledge to actually make the healthier choices.
And it's so true that knowledge is power. And this is for men, this is for women, this is for people who really want to get onto the road of feeling better. And isn't it true, doctor, that once you start learning how to make these changes, this is a lifestyle that you continue throughout your lifespan. It doesn't end.
Exactly. That's the downside of good health.
Yeah.
It's not like you buy a TV or so and you're done with it. You got to work on it every day. I think athletes know that. Certainly physicians know that as they really help their patients. But the hardest part is when you come away, okay, you have been, for instance, you're at risk for diabetes. I know basically what I need to do. Now, how do I stick with it? And our whole program is designed really to help people on that path and be there when they fall off the wagon, and then bring them back on and gradually really internalize those good health behaviors. And it can be extremely successful.
And what could you say, doctor, for people who are sitting at home today on the couch and who say, what is the single most important thing that I can do right now today to just make an improvement towards good health?
Well, I think the first thing that you can do, and we've always said that really in the athletic world also, put on your shoes.
Put on your shoes, get moving.
Take the first step, really, and then once you really get to that point from, okay, really, I really need to do this, it's good for myself, then there is ample opportunities to get support, to get the information, and obviously we're one of those.
Well, Practiva sounds like fantastic news in San Antonio. You guys are located at 5282 Medical Drive, that's Suite 205, and if you'd like more information on some of the monthly seminars, they do educational seminars and cooking demos at the center. The number is 210-949-0070, and there is an offer you all are providing our viewers today, a free health assessment if you call. So
that's correct.
An opportunity to look at your health and your wellness presently and long term. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
We're so glad to have
Thank you.
And welcome to San Antonio,
Appreciate
this
it.
new idea.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, stay with us. We will be right back.